What's happening? It's your girl, Mickey Boo. And we got a special guest today, y'all. We got Ponzo Houdini in the building. What's good?
What's going on with you?
You tell me, cause baby, you is popping.
Absolutely. It's Ponzo Houdini. Cake Boss. We in the motherfucking building, you heard?
Yeah, you heard. Okay, so you got a movie that's coming out.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Shout out to A.K. Reed and Deuce King. They got me starring. Pure Finesse.
Okay.
We turned this motherfucking movie up.
Right.
We just did 2 premieres in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
We on the road next, going to Charlotte next Saturday on the 18th, and then we taking this tour on the road to Buffalo and then Rochester. Pure Finesse.
Okay. Pure Finesse.
Pure Finesse.
When is it coming out?
So coming soon. So
y'all better
get ready.
Get ready for them tickets.
This is the biggest independent film that the world is ever gonna see.
Wow.
Like for real. Like,
wow.
I played a character by the name of Tremaine Adams, aka Mano. I'm 1/3 of the Finesse Boys. Me and the homie Coliano and my brother Enrique Reddick. We are all the Finesse Boys. We in the movie in the streets of Atlanta. We robbing, finessing,
okay,
the plugs, you know what I mean, the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more of just finding a different way to hustle instead of just straight up, hustling. We just basically finessing your trap. Oh. And, shout out to Divinity, aka Aisha Baby Doll. She's another star in the movie. And Mariana, she plays Rainey. And my boy Bags, he played Pedro. It's basically a movie of a street teller. People, like basically a con artist story, a street con artist story where motherfuckers is just finessing everybody, a different form of hustling. They finessing.
So how did this movie come about? Like, who came up with the idea?
This movie was written and produced by Deuce King, my brother Deuce King Productions. He got a whole bunch of other movies out, Conflicted, Hunger Pains, Pure 1, Pure 2. You know what I'm saying? And he just keep going with his pen game, you know what I'm saying? And I got the opportunity from him and A.K. Reed to star in this movie after going to an audition. I was in another one of their movies called Conflicted, which is out now on all the platforms along with the other movies. And, shit, I did my thing once I got to that motherfucking casting call and
right, because you're an artist, right?
I'm a rapper and I'm an actor too.
Just a jack of all trades.
Absolutely, it's all entertainment.
Gotta be,
it's all entertainment. So it fit me. Like the role of Maine actually fit who I am as a person.
Really?
So like I can relate to.
So you be finessing people?
I'm a hustler, so
I
hustle.
Okay. You're not doing the things that you're doing in the movie, but you definitely know how to get to the money.
I'm familiar. I can put it to you. I'm familiar with those elements.
Okay, got you.
I'm familiar with those elements. I come from the streets. I made it out the streets. So
that's what I was gonna ask you next. Does it relate to your real life?
It related to my past life, I should say.
Okay. And can you go into more details on like what you experienced in the streets that was similar to the parts in the movie?
Shit, selling drugs, shootouts, prison, you know what I'm saying? Just the regular everyday street life, the things that come with it.
Right. So it seems as though you're doing something different from your past life.
Absolutely.
If you were to give any insight or positive, messages behind it, like what would you say to do and not to do? What did you learn from it?
For me, I would say, don't get tricked out of your freedom by the element that the street life is, end all be all. Like, I don't knock nobody for doing what they do or feel like they doing what they gotta do, but just remember that shit, the end goal, it's gotta be an end goal to your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not longevity. That's
correct.
The outcomes of that shit is jail or death. I've been to prison a couple times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was a process. It was for me, it was a learning curve in my life where, it was a process I had to go through and just know that lifestyle come with repercussions. Rappers, to be in general, they glorify the street life, but they don't tell you about the part where, I didn't get it right the first time, so I went back and had to go back to another trial, you know what I'm saying? And, I'm just happy that I overcame all of that, and now all of that stuff is behind me. Now that's a part of my story.
Right. Do you still talk to anybody that may be still incarcerated? Do you write them? Do you talk to them on the phone and check in or anything like that?
Absolutely. I got about 8 homies that call me on the or hit me on the JPay app, or that call my phone and share from the state pens to the federal pens to the county jails. So, I'm still tapped in with the people. You know, it's just that, you know, I'm doing different things now. I'm a little bit more busier.
Right.
Fuck that, I'm a lot more busier.
Right.
Than I would be normally.
Right.
You know, each year my shit get bigger and bigger.
Correct,
you know what I mean?
right.
The levels get higher and
That
higher.
elevation real.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
my last album, Rich Energy, go fuck with that. That shit did over 3 million streams and views worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Independently. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, niggas is moving. Niggas got motion through. With this success, you know, it comes with a lot of entitlement, jealousy, envy, betrayal. It called falling out with your loved ones. It come with a lot. So it's like, you got to be heartless in this shit to be able to.
But I think in order to grow, you have to cut some people off and change up some things in your life to stay focused and, you know, get the job done. Because a lot of that stuff is distractions, and we don't get to choose our people when we come here.
So, yeah, you know, Heartless was a song that meant a lot to me because as I grow, I see all of these things that come. And, you know, a weak motherfucker would have been collapsed or gave into that bullshit. But me, you know what I mean? I'm strong-minded. I'm a strong individual.
Ponzo Houdini.
Yeah.
Where did you get that name from?
Well, Ponzo is my government last name, and the name that, you know, as I was a kid growing up, you know, everybody called me by my last name on all the sports teams in the hood, shit like that in school. My father actually croned that name. He used to call me Ponzo first, so then that shit just stuck with me. Houdini, I got that name in the streets. I never even told nobody this. I always made up some bullshit of why I call myself Houdini, but I was Houdini because I knew how to turn 1 into 2. You know, Houdini. You know what I mean? But and Cake Boss, that's my nickname. Cake Boss, I got that because I was getting money. You know what I'm saying?
So how was life growing up?
Deal with a lot of poverty, struggles. You know, I grew up in the Jefferson Projects and in the Town Gardens. My grandmother stayed in the Town Gardens, and me and my brother stayed with my dad in the Jefferson Projects. And, you know, it was just poverty. You know, poverty, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up in humble beginnings, so it made me appreciate it when I got on top. And it's like, I got to stay on top because I don't want to go back to what I'm used to.
So did you grow up in a single family home, or did you have both your parents?
Shout out to my parents. They still around. My parents got separated when I was a kid. My mother was addicted to drugs. My father, you know what I mean, mostly raised us, and my grandmother and my aunt. You know, even though she was still, my mother still was around, but you know, she was going through what she was going through. And, you know, I'm blessed to say that she overcame all that shit. And now she, you know, doing great for herself. You know what I mean? And I'm happy and I'm proud of her. And I'm just blessed to have my parents still around, you know, and that's what another thing that I strive for. That's actually would be the third thing, because my goal is to make sure that, you know what I mean, they enjoy the rest of their years on this planet. You know what I'm saying? Before they go, I want to, you know what I mean, continue to help them enjoy the rest of their years.
Right. That's wonderful. I'm glad she's doing great as well.
Absolutely.
And it's good when fathers can step up and do what need to be done.
Yeah, for sure.
And what all do you do today?
I do a lot. I'm a serial entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it ain't just music and movies. I got other shit going on, you know what I mean? But I like to share other stuff. Like, I got a car rental service here. Me and my brother Butter got a car rental service here in Atlanta, Georgia. I got a cable streaming service that y'all should check out called Spin TV Global. You can go to www.spintvglobal.com. It's the new technology where for $25 a month, you will be able to watch all of the newest movies, all of the newest TV shows.
Can we catch your movie on there?
My movie might even end up on there.
Okay. You know I mean? So y'all might can watch it from home now. Pay you $25 a month.
Definitely. All of the movies that you would see at the theater, all the movies that come on Netflix, Tubi, all of those
They can
apps,
get that through you.
They can get it all on this one app called Spin TV Global. And, you know, you can watch all the old school movies. And also, it got over 3,500 premium cable channels. So you ain't got to pay all them high cable bills with Comcast, Xfinity, and all them other services.
And then getting different apps like Netflix.
All of that in one.
And Disney Plus, you can just pay your $25 and you get everything.
And also, we got free sports package where you can watch all of the games. We got a free pay-per-view channel where you can watch all of the fights, the wrestling, whatever you like to watch on pay-per-view, all of that. We got a adult channel too if y'all like that kinky shit. We got
all right now
too. So,
he got it all. Support that black business now.
SpinTVGlobal.com, and we got a section for the kids. You know, all Disney, Marvels. You know what I mean? We got all of that shit for $25. SpinTVGlobal.com.
You know what I wish? I don't know if yours do this or not, but if we can somehow like do a parental advisory.
Yeah, we got that on there too. It's a code you got to put in order, You know what I mean? Like we set age guidelines. All of that is on there. And Hustler Dreams clothing brand. I'm the owner of that. It's my clothing line. I actually got a new drop coming March. You can get that at itsponzohoudini.com. You can go check all the newest merch out.
At what point in life did you decide to go beyond and say, I want to make a change? I want to do as much as I can do, accomplishing these things. What is that about you? Where is that coming from?
I've always been a hustler because of my environment. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a hustler because I wanted to get up out of my situation where, you know, like I said, I grew up in poverty. So in order to get out of poverty, you got to hustle your way out. I come from a city where we ain't got no people handing us opportunities. We have to go get everything we want. So with that being said, I had to hustle.
And you just coming out here taking everything.
I'm taking it all. It's
Let's
mine.
go.
The world is mine.
Yeah,
the world is yours too.
Yeah.
You better get yours.
Yeah, you're right.
For sure. So with that being said, I had to do what I had to do to get to where I wanted to be. And once I seen that I could make way more money out without being in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And don't have to look over my shoulders and I can, you know what I mean, just enjoy my life. You know what I mean? All I have to do is just, you know, apply them same principles that I was applying, pure finessing in the streets, you know what I'm saying, into some legit avenues, and the money is there. It's the same shit. Sell product to customer. You know what I'm saying?
And so none of this is easy. So what keeps you motivated when you wake up in the morning to keep pushing, to keep thriving?
Two things. The first one is, like I said, I grew up in poverty. I don't want that no more. I don't want that life no more. That life is not a happy place for me. Happy place for me is being wealthy, being healthy, and be able to go and do whatever I want, when I want, how I want. And the second thing is my 3 kids. I have to set a precedent and be a role model for them.
Yeah, you gotta set the tone.
Yeah, because it ain't no lacking. You know what I'm saying? My kids gotta know. And I'm the successful rich motherfucker that I'm not just giving my kids nothing. They gonna never want for nothing, but I'm teaching them how to be independent. Because if if I keep spoiling them, then I'm not around. So they gonna be looking for somebody to fill that void. I'm teaching them to fill the void for themselves.
When did you come to Atlanta?
I've been in Atlanta for 2 years. I've been a resident of Atlanta, Georgia for 2 years, but I've been coming.
You a newbie.
Oh.
Okay, I got a question. So, can you act out one line in the movie for us? Can we get it? Can we get him?
My favorite line is, "This is for Pedro, motherfucker."
Okay, and if you wouldn't have acted that out, I was gonna get on you. I really was. Okay.
This is for Pedro, motherfucker.
So who is Pedro?
Pedro, my homie. Shout out to my homie Bags. Fill her up.
What happened to him in the movie that you gotta kill somebody for that?
I can't tell you that because you gotta see the movie.
Y'all was trying to get it.
Shout out to my bro Bags for sure.
If there was anything you could say to someone who may be stuck and want to reach a goal or multiple goals like you, what would you say to them?
The biggest thing for anything to be achieved in this world is your people that's around you, the places that you've gone and being around, and the things that you're doing. People, places, and things. That helped me out a lot. Once you realize that.
Not the nouns.
Yeah. Once you realize that you're not gonna make it until you get around the right people or in the right atmosphere or doing the right things, you're gonna be stuck running in a hamster wheel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you look around you and who you hang with every day, who you kicking in their building with every day, that's your future.
That's your mind.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's you.
Absolutely.
So if that shit is bullshit, that's what your life gonna be in the next 5 to 10 years. Bullshit. So you have to go where the people that you want to be like or the things that you want to do is at.
We have a segment on the show called Random Pick. I just want you to pick one question. Okay. Right? Okay. Do you love yourself?
I love that. I got my own individuality. I don't have to ride nobody else's wave. I create my own lanes. I boss up and do it myself. I don't look for no handouts. I'm a hustler. I take real good care of myself. Nigga look good as hell. I mean, what the fuck more can you want?
They do say that though. Yeah, they say you look like your car. Yeah. How you present yourself tells a lot about how you feel.
Yeah, I'm that nigga though, for sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let us know.
I mean, you can see it.
Yeah.
Look at
well, I'll just, in case you wanted to add any more to that, talk your shit.
That rich energy radiating off
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I need some of that. Give me some more. Because the more money, the better. You know what I'm saying? She got the juice now. Okay. Where they can find you.
Well, I just dropped a video called Heartless. That's out now on YouTube.
So there you have it.
It's Ponzo Houdini. Cake Boss.
Yeah, stopping by showing us how to get to the bag. Y'all make sure y'all check that Pure Finesse out.